That thing just turned off at the same time as those cars too. It's like really loud when it clicks on and off. That one in particular. This is white. This box truck just turned over there right when he pulled up, synced with it. And then I saw the tan car turn, and then I see these whiteys back here. That tan car that drove by was turning up ahead, up the street, synced. Is this engine sound? That's a sync hit. And they probably started hammering synced over there as usual. And this is synced. And then that engine sound is going off again right as it drove by me. And this is synced. And this is synced. And this truck sound is like and this is synced. And this is a whitey. And they're making construction noises synced. And I saw a whitey ahead of me, turning in front of me when I got across the street. And then the whitey is driving by there. I think it had one light too. Not sure if it did or not. But it's meeting this white truck over there now, and then he's turning at the alley now. And that was a tan car, I think, at the same time. And the white truck just turned at the alley. And they were making sync construction noises at the alley. There's a lot of things happening at the alley. Now the truck is turning over here at the corner of the building. The same whitey. These birds just flew over me at the corner of the building. I think that was the stalker thing for the corner of the building. And I'm still hearing this semi-engine in the distance. And then here's a whitey head at the corner of the building. Pulled up right there, and these birds just flew right next to me like stalker birds. They'll just fly up really close to me sometimes. And that truck is probably a stalker truck that just drove by me. It's probably at the corner of that building now that I think about it. I don't know about this car. Oh, here's another red car at the same time. Oh shit. Now I know. There's that banging sound. That sounds synced right here. As I'm walking up to the sidewalk over at that construction site where they always make synced up sounds. What's this whitey, I think, that just pulled up? White. White. This is dog barking. Is he a stalker dog? Is this a whitey head he's pulling up when this car driving by me? Is it a dog barking at the same time? What about this guy on the bike? What about the sound that just started? Oh, it's a leaf blower. This dog is barking again right when I turn the corner on the sidewalk. Just keeps barking at synced up moments. And not barking in between that. This car just turned right at the place where they stalked me at, and is probably gonna drive by me at a place where they stalked me at. It's gonna park at a place where they stalked me at. This truck just took off at that place where they stalked me at. And this tan car is stalking at this moment in particular. There's a car door closing right when it was that truck. It was right when I walked up to the door and put my hand on the door handle. And then the leaf blower started up right as a blue truck drove in front of me. And then this car is parking immediately after that, and it's probably gonna stalk. Is he gonna stalk? I was hearing lawnmowers and weed whackers, I think yesterday or whenever I was recording, the day before or whatever. I was hearing lawnmowers and weed whackers synced up as usual. The leaf blowers, the vacuum cleaners, and just everything that you can imagine. Just everything you can imagine. Every car color you can imagine. I don't really know what's going on right now with the stalkers and which ones of these are stalkers, but I know some of them are stalkers. I don't know which ones yet. Probably the white car and the silver car sitting here, they're probably stalkers, I don't know. And definitely that truck across the street though, he's a stalker. So that's about all I know. These trucks are always stalking me, so he's probably a stalker, but I don't know. Those trucks are always stalking me too. Was he stalking me? Usually is, or always is, so probably was again. I don't know. Until I see a red and a blue car at the exact same time in front of me or something. Like that's just a white SUV by itself, so was it a whitey? I don't know. There's a white SUV at the front of the traffic, so it's probably a whitey. Wow, it just looks regular right now. It's just cars driving by themselves over and over. Here comes a stalker go across the street though, and there's someone walking out as he's walking up, and then I'm hearing a banging noise. What is it? There's this engine sound as he walks in front of me, whatever the engine sound is. Is it a garbage truck? Or is it this truck? Is it a garbage truck? What is it? Oh yeah, it is this truck, and he's walking around right when I walk up. It's that stalker truck, and he's getting in as a whitey drives by. Yeah, he started making that sound when the other stalker walked in front of me though, and now he's turning it off right now when I walk back over here. And he's taking off. I think I see that car stalking me all the time. I'm pretty sure there's a white truck right when the door is unlocking. Hmm. Hmm.
Hang on just a minute, okay? Hello?
I think this AC just turned on synced. Like when I set my phone down, it just turned on right there. I think it was synced.
Thank you. Have a blessed day.
Yeah, right when I set my phone down, it was just like just turned on. You can probably hear it. It's kind of loud. This white van just pulled up and the light turned green at that place. This bird is flying right over my head right as I drove by me. Is a blue truck. This car is turning as this is driving by me. There's a black car and that's a silver truck, and it just all looks like stalkers. Because the silver truck was here when the black car was in front of me, you know? And the black car is turning right now over there. And this is a blue car. This is a whitey. And there's a whitey turning. I saw a white truck turning. He was a stalker. There was a white truck driving by in the background when the blue car pulled up to the intersection. There's a tan car. These cars are just like, they're both stalkers, I bet. The blue car turned at the door. They were acting like they were both trying to turn at the same time. This red car is turning out right at this moment. See a stalker hit. There's an engine sound right after I walk over the alley. It's a stalker. There's a banging sound right here. It's a stalker, I bet. This red car is now turning in front of me. It was probably at the same time as the banging sound that he turned. And then I saw a white SUV back there as that truck pulled up. In the background behind it. And then Something just started up. Some power tool just started up right when I sat down. Do you hear it? There's a banging sound, a white SUV with a tail lift. There's this bird flying over as the car turns. There's a white truck over there as he drove by me. There's a car here as the white is getting over there, and he's probably a stalker. Oh, he's not there yet? Alright. Alright, well there's a silver and a black car. When the light is starting to turn, the silver car is pulling up behind the white, and then it looks like the silver car was a stalker like I thought. And then I just saw a white car over there when that car drove by me. And then this is another whitey, I bet. Is he a whitey? Is he a whitey? There's a white. Same time. He's got a bunch of military stickers on the window on the whitey. That has a 555, and there was a banging noise over there again right when he pulled up to the intersection. I keep hearing banging noises over here synced with the cars. There's a blue car on the white truck. Gets over there, and a tan truck. And another banging noise at the same time. Did you hear it? And then there's another blue car when the white truck turned, and they had a red shirt in the blue car. I don't know if you could see it on the video, but they had a red shirt in the blue car. I could see it. From way over here, I could see it. It was UPS. There's a car. There's a stalker with the stalkers. Was it? I don't know. Is the UPS a stalker? Yup. What's he gonna do this time? He's always a stalker. There's a tan car and a white truck at the same time. This blue truck coming out of the police station looks suspicious. There's a banging noise right when he turns. Oh, there's a blue car with the white car, and then this car is coming up. It's not here yet, but it's gonna sync when it turns or something. It's gonna drive up synced with the blue truck and a whitey. And then there's another banging noise right when the blue car gets over there. The UPS is still just, oh, there he goes. That's weird how he took off right when I was talking about him. Was he syncing with me talking about him or something? This car just turned at the same time as those cars driving by, and it's probably a stalker. Is it a blue car? And here's a red car. Like it just came around the corner of the building right when he drove by me with the blue car. Like he just comes into sight around the corner of the police station building right as it drove by me. And then he's gonna sink here. Okay. But the whitey is sinking here with the whitey though. And another one. And then they keep making these sink construction noises. And then this car is pulling up at the same time as the whiteys. And then there's a whitey in front of me at the same time. There's a car honking at the same time. And then there's whitey. And then there's a whitey with the whitey pulling up. And then there's whiteys meeting each other over there with the whitey pulling up over here. And then there's a banging noise right when the whitey turned, and this car is driving. It's a blue car, and it was driving by at the same time. And these are the whiteys again. And there's probably another whitey again. That's a silver car, but it's a stalker. I just know it. And that's probably a stalker. This blue and red car just met each other at the intersection right now. And then white car. Did anything happen? Was he synced? I didn't see it if he was. Is he gonna go on the door of the building synced? There was a car right in front of me at the same time. It was a black car. It was driving this way, but I don't know. It was at the same time they went in the door though. I was expecting a white car or something. That was a white car at the corner of that building. Was it a whitey? This red car back there and this silver car pulled up at the same time as it. I always see that red car. And this truck is turning now. It's tan. Oh, it's silver. He's silver stalker. This and this pulled up at the same time. And then this with it. And then it's here. And they're stalkers. And then this silver car back there just... like, I think he just synced with two silver cars. And then there's a garbage truck. He's coming out the door. What a bunch of garbage. What a load of garbage that was, right? This whitey just took off here. And there's people are walking in as it drives by me. And there's a whitey here. This car looks like a stalker. It's a tan car. Just like stopped at the place where they stalk, and then it's parking as this is driving by, and it's got a 55 on it, and they're gonna get out at the crosswalk. They just turned it off at the crosswalk. There's a white truck driving by it, and it's I think a lot of these cars are stalkers. Probably all of them. Seeing multiple silver cars right now. There's a whitey right at the door. Here comes a white. The light just turned green synced. Here comes the whiteys. There's a whitey way over there, I think. That was a blue stalker, and that truck might be blue too. I don't know what color it was, but it looked like a stalker. They come for me every day. What are you talking about? They're coming for me as they speak. They're getting out, stalkered up. This is a black stalker car. This guy is just staring at me as I walk up the sidewalk. Is he a stalker? Is he gonna walk away when I walk by? Hey, what's up? What up, dog? That bird just flew in front of me at the corner of the building, right in front of my face. This UPS is turning right now. This tow lift is a stalker. He's parking right now. UPS is turning right now. Parking. The tail lift is gonna take off soon too. This car driving by is a stalker. It's two silver cars. It's two silver cars relatively the same time, so here it goes, right next to me. Silver. And then that was probably a stalker by the timing of it. Driving in front of me in the corner of the building. And then the stalker just walked out of the door behind me, I think. That's a blue truck. He's kind of at the corner almost. I don't know. Was he a stalker? This is an 88, and this bird just flew up next to it. Did you see it? I don't know if you could see the bird, but it did that. This is a tan car right now. I saw stalkers over there, the intersection. All right, this guy walked up before I got across the street, so he might not be a stalker, but these sounds over here right now are stalkers. Kind of construction sounds. Been hearing a lot of sync construction sounds on this video. From like multiple different places. 'Cause, you know, the weather's nicer, so people are doing construction, so they gotta do it synced whenever I'm around. It's just what people do out here. That I don't know which one's the stalker right now. I hear a truck beeping right as that whitey drove by me. Some stalkers. I'm seeing lots of cars that I think are stalkers, but they're not driving by perfectly synced though. Is this a stalker? He's meeting this turquoise stalker car and it's driving by at the door. And then they're doing the jackhammer as he drives in front of me with the white truck. All seems orchestrated. Is it gonna turn off right now? It's a white truck. Just this loud tan car at the front of the traffic. And this truck came back around and they're both over there at the corner of the building. And then he's turning in front of me and Did you see the car in the parking lot behind the whitey? This car is starting next to me. He's turning now. He's backing up at the same time. Jackhammer noise. It's gonna drive forward right now at the curb. This is right here at the corner of the building. It's meeting a black truck at the intersection. It's a silver car. They're meeting at the intersection at the corner of the building, and then more black and silver cars. And then, is this a blue car? It's got a red shirt and a blue car. And then no more cars. And then one right here at the crosswalk. Oh. You notice how like I walk through an intersection and then there's a bunch of cars and then I get across it and there's no more cars there? And this is just always happening. You ever notice that? This truck is here. And this turned in front of me at the same time. And then he's driving behind me here. I saw stalkers ahead of me way up the street, I think. And then here's the intersection. Is there gonna be cars on the street all of a sudden? a sync noise over there. What was it? I'm hearing it again right now too. Over here, they're making sync noises. He's making a bunch of noises right after I get across. He did it at both curbs. The sync noises. And there's sync heads over there. They love to make their sync noises. All different kinds. Any type of noise that you could possibly make, they do it synced. It's like this truck started beeping right as that blue car started to turn in front of me, and it was synced. That's a blue truck. And I heard some type of banging noises when he drove by me. And then I heard it again at the corner of the building right now. And then this forklift is coming back here. Is he gonna stalk me? There's a white truck. He's turning out as the white truck drives by me, and the nail gun is at the same time. He's hammering right at the curb. There's a blue car over there right now. Let's go this way. Stepping off the ladder as the door opens. They're closing the door right here. Wow. This Whitey is turning right now. And he was turning sync before that too, when I walked out on the street. There's gonna be something right here. There's these birds right here. Are they soccer birds? This is a stalker. He's at the door. This is a stalker. This is a stalker. It's black and silver. The stalker is driving back out over there. Where'd he go? There's stalkers out here all around me again. Everywhere. Close by, far away. Just around every corner, everywhere that I go, all day, every day. All around with multiple stalkers. Once again, it's very extremely obvious. Very. It's very extremely obvious. Very extreme. Very extremely obvious. He's driving by right at the door. There's another silver car in front of me. And then it's right before the crosswalk. Here comes the one light. Sits in front of traffic with one light, and there's a silver car at the other side, and he's a black car. And then he's driving by at the edge of the door. And then here's the whiteys, the last ones. And there's these birds going off when he drives by me, chirping. It seems synced. And then there's someone getting a car right now as this car is driving by at the corner of the bank. And then there's red cars meeting each other at the intersection over there. And then there's another red truck coming up around the same time. And then this guy is walking up behind me. He's approaching as I walk up to the street. He's just getting up behind me right as I walk up to the street. And there's a red truck with the red car. And his car just took off, I think. And it has 88. Oh, it has 88 and a red shirt. Oh, and this car is parking at the same time. Oh.